We've already been at anchor at Cojo, but we wanted to give you a look at Point Conception as if you were coming from the west. So we steamed to the west to get a good look at the Point Conception. We started out in calm conditions, flat, calm conditions. And in about 20 minutes, you can see that it kicked up to a couple of feet. Not too daunting yet, but a few more hours of wind like this, and it'll be wild. Take a quick look at the anchorage. Right around Government Point, it notes a wreck and numerous rocks near datum. If you stay at about 20 feet, 25 feet, you'll be in good shape. Note Zone 9, which is part of the Pacific Missile Test Range, specifically Vandenberg hot area. You can call that number and get info on when it is hot. Okay, we've turned around and headed back down towards Cojo Anchorage from Point Conception. We're less than a mile offshore, and we're coming up to Government Point here. The waves and the wind wrap around this corner pretty ferociously at times, and we're remaining well clear. We're going to go into the anchorage now and take a look. Captain Dan here at Cojo Anchorage. Cojo is a place you either use as a jumping off place to get around Point Conception, or after you've gotten the crap beaten out of you at Point Conception, you come here to rest up. We're actually going to avoid all that and go straight to San Miguel Island. Cojo is a place that you will eventually come if you're going to head for San Francisco or points north. Finding it is a piece of cake. You go around Point Conception and then you're looking for a Government Point. Let's take a look at Government Point out here. You're going to be coming from that direction around the point, and a really good landmark is this little clump of trees, cypress trees here. And as you come down the way, we're looking for Fagan's railroad culvert. Well, it's still here, but it's buried in sand. You can see, if you look down the cove here, that we're just about in the middle of it. We anchored in about 25 feet of water. It's a sand bottom. It was blowing fairly hard last night, and we let out 150 feet of chain, which was quite a bit of overkill. Better over than under, of course. The landscape also gives you an idea as you come in by the railroad trestle. These are distinctive hills over to the right. You'll find your spot, and it's not real important that you find this exact spot, but that you get in the western edge of the cove. There are a couple of buoys just offshore. Hard to know whether they're going to be there all the time. There's one that was pictured in Fagan's 2002 book that's still apparently here or back in position. We'll go by that and give you a picture of that. You've undoubtedly heard that Point Conception is known as the Cape Horn of North America. Well, just to add a little bit of emphasis to that, here's something we found as we were cruising around the anchorage. I went on Google and I Googled wrecks at Point Conception, and there were more than a dozen of them over the years. So beware, take heed, watch the weather, don't do anything crazy. In preparation for the trip, in addition to figuring out your vintages, check out the cruising guide at sailchannelislands.com and take a close look at the Coast Pilot, which is a NOAA publication. If you can find one, get a copy of Brian Fagan's excellent cruising guide, probably available on Amazon.com. Well, have a great trip, and if you've got any questions, give us a call at 805-750-7828. I'll see you on the water.